Welcome back to another episode of Shakedown Collectibles. Today we'll be taking a look at this lightning box of Pokemon cards. If your town is anything like mine, no matter where you go, you're not going to be able to find any Pokemon cards anywhere. So I had happened to stop by my local Walgreens and saw this lightning box. Had no clue what I would find in here. It says 4 booster packs and 1 bonus item and 1 code card. So wasn't sure what to really find in here, but looking at the top it shows, Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet, and a few of the expansions for each of those. I know sets like this usually get a pretty bad rep because most of the time it's just, bottom feeder cards, but showing the actual packs on the box made me curious of what I was going to find in here, if it was going to be actual packs. And on the very bottom, what made me actually buy this, it says packs and products are randomly inserted. Okay, packs and products shown on box may not be contained within. That's not exciting. The collectible products in this package have been purchased directly from the manufacturer. That's okay, that's good with me, or purchased from a secondary market and repackaged. That right there, repackaged, that kind of scares me a little bit. So I'm not too sure what I'm gonna find in here, if it's going to be anything good at all. Hopefully they're still going to be in the actual packs. I did pay about $27 for this pack, so let's open it up and see what we can find in here. If you're new to this channel, I always like to talk a little bit about history of whatever I'm opening. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Pokemon and go from there in just a second. But this is my first look. As you can see right here, that is my special gift, which is this little Pikachu. It's a little stress ball, kind of squishy toy thing. And these are the packs that I got. So let me move this around a little bit so I can put it on full display. As you can see, we got a Scarlet Violet, a Brilliant Stars, Obsidian Flame, and a Paradox Rift, and then of course the code card right there. So it's honestly pretty close to what was on the front of this box, and this one looks a little bent, but no problem there. So let's go ahead and pull these to the side and see what we are going to find in here. So as we begin to open up these packs to see what we can find, I do want to talk a little bit about the history of Pokemon, and more particularly Scarlet and Violet. So the franchise began in 1996 with Pokemon Red and Green in Japan, later released as Red and Blue worldwide. Over the years, the games evolved from a 2D pixel adventure to expansive 3D worlds. Pokemon Sword and Shield, released in 2019 for the Nintendo Switch, marked the franchise's first full-fledged home console RPG. Set in the Galar region, inspired by the UK, it introduced Dynamaxing, Gigaton Maxing, and the Wild Area, an open-world section that laid the groundwork for future games. While the game faced criticism for its limited Pokédex, it introduced well-loved Pokemon, and it was expanded with the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra DLCs. Then, in November 2022, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet took it to the next step, becoming the first fully open-world Pokemon RPG. Set in the Paldea region, inspired by Spain, the games let player explore freely, tackling the main storylines in any order. They introduced the terrestrial phenomenon, which allowed Pokemon to change types mid-battle. While the game had performance issues at launch, they were praised for their ambitious design and engaging storytelling, and the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero DLC later expanded Paldea's lore with new Pokemon, locations, and deeper mysteries. The Scarlet and Violet era of Pokemon trading card game began in 2023, introducing silver bordered cards and the return of EX Pokemon. Several major expansions built on the Paldea region's theme. So you had Paldea Evolved, which was released in June 2023 and was the second Scarlet and Violet set featuring evolved form of Paldea's starter Pokemon. Obsidian Flames, which is one of the packs we have here, was released in August of 2023 and was notable for its Terra Pokemon X cards, which showcased Pokemon with unexpected types due to terrestrialization, such as Darkness type Charizard. This set also featured striking full art cards and unique gameplay mechanics that expanded competitive strategies. With the Scarlet and Violet era coming to expand, Pokemon remains one of the most influential franchises in trading card history. So that is just a little bit of history when it comes to the Scarlet and Violet sets that we received. Like I said, the majority of the packs here were part of Scarlet and Violet. So as we're continuing to go through here, we're going to see exactly how much all of these cards are valued at. And as just a reminder, when I look at these cards' value, I always pull from sold values off of eBay. So look at the most recent sold values and let's go and see how much it's worth. So as we start to look at the values of these packs, just as a reminder, your results may vary. This is just what I found off of those recent eBay listings. But for this pack of Lightning Power, I paid $27.89. Like I said, I found it at my local Walgreens. I haven't been able to find much Pokemon anywhere. So let's take a look at this first pack and I'll say the value of it. Just going through everything that we got in our first pack. And the value is $13.25. The second pack that we opened, we're just going to skim through everything that we got in that second pack, just as a quick reminder. And the total value of our second pack was $10.40. The third pack that we received, going through these, we had a total value of $10.70. And the final pack that we got in this Lightning Power box, as we're pulling through and going through these cards, was a total of $11.25. So let's go ahead and add it all together. I paid $27.89 for the pack. The value of the cards was $45.60.
Nice.
A surplus of $17.71. Again, your results may vary. Don't know if I can recommend this pack, but I will say that if you're just looking for some Pokemon, give it a try. I will be giving out one of these 4 cards to the first person to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on the video. So if you'd like one of these 4 cards, make sure to do that. And as always, thank you for watching the video, and remember to smile, smile, smile.